The band's fourth album, Victorious, was been a successful album. They made several tours and also became the first Filipino band to perform at Wacan Open Air in 2019. The band returned on songwriting during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite on a lockdown, the band managed to craft their music and wrote it remotely and assembled the songs in the Tower of Doom studios. This led for the creation of their fifth album entitled Confront, which was released on July 28, 2022. The band has composed of 15 tracks, which compose of English and Filipino language. This includes their songs Mahirap Mahalin, Huling Liwanag, and From the Shadows, and re-recorded their classic songs. Hello everyone, this is Kian from the ReaperRocker, and welcome to Reaper's Music Reviews. This is the segment wherein we do an album reviews on different bands. And on this episode, we will do an album review on Chrome's latest album, Confront, Curse. And if you're excited to watch this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow my social media accounts. Let's start. My top favorites in this album, those are Huling Liwanag, Mahirap Mahalin, Sa Una Lang Masarap. On Huling Liwanag, this is my most favorite song in the album. The riffs offered is good, and it's catchy and heavy at the same time. It gives the Chrome's signature sound. The drum plays were good too. The chugging gives in the metalcore sound and it makes solid on the song. The melody execution of this song and All I Had I Gave is perfect. However, why I choose Huling Liwanag over All I Had I Gave is due to the vocal execution and lyrics. On Rohel's singing, he sings clean vocals and transitioning to heavy growl, which I like the most, since that is unique style. Unlike when he execute All I Had I Gave, it is more aggression, which lessen my interest on that song. On the lyrical content, it has a depth and it's easy to understand, especially on the lyrics is in Filipino. The message of the song deals with a trading in a dark path and uncertain yet fighting till reach the light. Well, it has the same message to convey with All I Had I Gave, but it gives more meaning in Huling Liwanag. Let me share some of the lyrics. Salingin mo ang sugat ko. Ang hirap merong hangganan. Di man ngayon ang araw mo, tuloy pa rin ang digmaan. On Mahirap Mahalin, the chorus parts is very remarkable and it drills in your mind. And you will able to sing along with it. It's very anthemic and I'm giving praise on Rohel on how he executed. On the lyrics, I do appreciate it. It tells about the love and hate for the country. Despite that, the injustice and the corruption is happening, the subject still shows love for the country. It is the first time that Chrome made a song for the country. I do like it. It broadens their songwriting, not just focusing on love songs and self-love. Funny enough, Rohel shared on his FB account that he don't want to be here anymore and it's hard to love the country, but turned out to be a song. Let me share some of the lyrics. Sa katunayan nga, mahirap kang mahalin. Mahal pa rin kita. Bayan kong inabuso ng mga salarin. The song sa una lang masarap. The melodical execution of this song is just right. It displays the heaviness and the fierceness of the band. However, what makes the song good is the lyrics. The song title is a reminiscent of a 90s gold movie. However, it is different. The song is more on a political. The song describes how when an election is approaching, as we people fall head over heels for a potential leaders, when the election period is over, we get only fooled and grow angrier over time. Now, let me share some of the lyrics. Mga salitang matamis, sa una lang masarap. Dati pa kami nagtitiis, lalamunang nagliliyab. If you're going to take the listen, this track, the song is relevant in our country and it's very timely. The honorable mentions, those are Forever, Dasal, and Art of Letting Go. These three tracks were been re-recorded and given a new life. It fits well in the album and it gives a new listening experience. On the Art of Letting Go and Dasal, it gives a cleaner production and give a heavier approach. While Forever has a different lyrics comparing on the original. You will know that this is a different song. For me, this song is like Don't Cry from Guns N' Roses, which had an alternative lyrics. My least favorites in this album, those are Knives and Rehas. Well, I don't like the heaviness that they impose in these two songs. The complexities of the guitar and the drum plays are boring and nothing interesting more. Likewise, the voice of Rohel displays a full of growls which lessen my interest. The balance of the heaviness and the melodies are not proportional. If they add some lead vocals on this song, it would be much appreciated. I could say that there are pros and cons in this album. So let's start with the pros. The pro here is the songwriting. Value Chrome displayed the creativity of making songs. They had made similar sound and rendered in Filipino and English language, which they are not literally translated with each other, but it is related and it has the same tone. If this is the first time that you will listen this album, better off pair the following song. Ikatlong Mata to From the Shadows. Mahirap Mahalin to Both Ends Burning. Huling Liwanag to All I Had I Gave. Sa Una Lang Masarap to Diaphone. Kalaban to Mantra. Rehas to Knives. You will better understand the message of this song if you did it the way of listening. Based on their songwriting, you will see the band's inspiration from the COVID-19 pandemic with the lockdowns, illness, death, and economic turmoil. Which band used the inspiration to write songs that is give hope to the listeners. Now, for the cons, I could say the melody offered in its song, the songs offered in this album were too heavy and the melodic sound that I am looking for the two previous albums were absent here. Only Huling Liwanag has the elements of Valley of Home's trademark sound. It is less catchy and it is less creative for me. It didn't meet my expectation that much. When the band announced that they will release a new album, I had a high hopes that they will release an album with the likes of Victorious and the self-titled album, but turned out to be a heavier direction. Overall, my listening experience in this album is just right. Value of Chrome is testing the waters to give the listeners what they want. Now, it's time for the verdict. what could I say on this album? I could rate this album as 3.75 out of 5. Let's check out the mosh spots that we could visit for the following days.
Go! Hi, we are Sagrado and we would like to invite you on this coming October 8th. Underground Collective, Serbian Devadium, 4 p.m. Oh, go! Matchbox Yard. Yeah, it's gonna be at Matchbox, so look forward to seeing you there. See you guys soon.
Another episode has been wrapped up, and let me know in the comment sections what's your thoughts in this album. Feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to send a thumbs on my video. Again, this is Kian from the ReaperRocker, signing on. Rock on!